you know, people are often told that the problem starts in the gut. It doesn't. It starts in the brainstem and the brain with the balance of the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system, which is what regulates gut development. And because the brain doesn't develop the way it should, the parasympathetic nervous system in many of these kids and adults doesn't come online. So they stay in this fight or flight state, and their gut stays open and leaky. We start out life with a leaky gut. That's the way we're born. It's supposed to be that way because babies don't form antibodies when they're first born. So they need, about 6 months to a year before they start developing their own antibodies. And they need antibodies, and they get it through the mom's breast milk. But antibodies are big, large proteins that wouldn't get through a normal stomach lining. So the gut needs to be more porous and open and leaky to allow these large proteins through. Then we also can't produce a lot of acid and enzymes during that time because those acids would kill those antibodies in the gut. So the sympathetic nervous system, when it's on, makes our heart rate really fast and also keeps our gut shut down. But as the brain matures and as the brainstem matures, as the reflexes go away, the parasympathetic nuclei come on, and that starts to shut down the sympathetic fight or flight. The heart rate drops, the gut closes up. We produce acid and enzymes that promotes the proper environment for good bacteria and kills all the bad things and the bad bugs like parasites or fungus or mold that shouldn't be able to live in our body, and now increases blood flow so we can absorb nutrients and vitamins and minerals to help our brain and body grow more. But what we know and what we've also proven is on the autism spectrum and in most developmental issues, that parasympathetic nervous system never fully comes on, and they stay in this fight or flight. And so they do have a leaky gut. They do have inflammation, and they do have food sensitivities, and they have vitamin and mineral deficiencies and, folic deficiencies. But that's not the root cause. It doesn't mean that we don't need to address those things. We do. But the ultimate solution is to get the brain and get the sympathetic and parasympathetic and right and left, because they control sympathetic and parasympathetic differently. The right brain activates the sympathetic, the parasympathetic, and the anti-inflammatory part of the immune system. The left brain activates the sympathetic and inflammatory part. So these kids are in an inflamed state. But again, it really all comes down to the brain and the nervous system. But most people in the biomedical world have no idea of the neuroscience. They know nothing about it. So, they just know there's inflammation and there's a leaky gut and there's vitamin and mineral deficiencies and they have these bugs in their gut. And so that's causing autism. No, that's not the way it works.